Hi guys, today I'm going to be reviewing the Franc app, basically how to use the Franc app. So I'm going to take you right through from downloading the app, registering and navigating how to use the app. So let's go to my Play Store. So let me look for Franc. Okay, and I'm going to install it onto my phone. Okay, now it has installed. Let me click on open. This is what it looks like. Okay, so here it says start investing in 3 easy steps. So you can sign up with your contact, which is your number. You can sign up with your email, or you can sign up with Google. I signed up with Google. So all I need to do is to log in with Google, and it's signing me in. So now that I've logged in, it says start here. So once you log into the app, well, for me it says welcome back because I did open this app yesterday. So it says start right here and finish setting up your goal. So let's click on start here. So this app actually helps you to choose your goals. So goal set up. What are you investing towards? And guys, remember the word investing here is used very loosely because strictly speaking, investing is for long term and saving is for short term. So they are using the word to refer to both. But I want you to understand that there is a difference. So they're saying, what are you saving or investing towards? You can be saving towards your emergency fund, investing for wealth, saving for personal or property, education, vehicle, holiday, retirement. So you choose what your goal is. And the popular goal right here, it says popular is the emergency fund, right? So let's click on emergency fund. How do you want to save for your emergency fund? Do you want to work towards a target, which is a goal with a specific target date and amount? Or do you want to invest as much as you want whenever you want? So this has got no specified goal. Let's click on target. And then it says here, enter a target amount. So let's say you want your emergency fund to be 60,000 Rand. So that's what you would type up there. When do you want to have this money? So what I like about this app is that it is helping you to set your goals as well as the timelines, which is something that I'm always preaching about, right? So let's say you want to get 60,000 by the end of 2024, which is next year. So let's put 2024 December, the very last day, and say done. Then what it says is that for you to reach 60,000 Rand by December 2024, which is 1 year from now, you should be saving 2,750 Rand per month. So it makes it easy for you, and it churns out the number and says this is how much you need to put away. Let's move on. Then it says your investment strategy. So what I like about Franc app is that it is using robo-advice. What is robo-advice? This is like artificial intelligence based advice, right? Because you've fed the system your data, so you've told it your goal, you've told it when you want to reach the goal, and then it does its calculations and says, based on this person's goal, this is what they recommend to you. This makes it easier than trying to stab in the dark and do things on your own. So it says strongly recommended, very safe, steady inflation beating return, highly unlikely to lose money. So for short-term saving, you don't want to put your money into high-risk products, right? You want something that is safe because you want this money in a short space of time. So it says risk very low, best for 0 to 3 years, and it says view performance. Okay, so we can view the performance of what they're recommending, and it says about 5% annual growth, and you should get about 60,165, which is right on target. Okay, let's tap where it says more info so you can read about what is that product that they are suggesting to you. So if you click on more info, this is what they're saying. It's the Alan Gray money market. So that's where your money is going to be invested, or saved rather. So the Alan Gray money market, known as a cash fund, it offers higher interest rates than a bank and allows your money to grow steadily with almost no risk. At this point, you can actually view the fact sheet if you want. Let's tap that. Okay, so here we go. Alan Gray Money Market Fund, preservation and accessibility over the very short term. The money market fund's goal is to maintain the value of your investments, allowing you to access your money whenever you need it while generating a sound level of income. We target returns higher than a bank deposit and performance is measured against that. While this is a very low risk parking place for your money, it is not entirely risk free. Losses can occur if one of the issuers of an instrument we invest in defaults. Returns from this unit trust, so this is a unit trust, guys, may not keep up with inflation, which means that the value of your investment may decline in real terms over the years. This is not a concern. So inflation and saving money is not a concern in shorter periods of time. When you are saving money for an emergency, you're not looking for growth. You're not looking to beat inflation, okay? So this is for preservation, and this is absolutely fine. So it says the money market fund is suitable if you need a high level of stability, which is what we're looking for actually, and you seek higher returns than bank deposits, and you only want to invest for about a year. So this is perfect. And you can see here it says annualized returns. So since inception, this unit trust has returned 7.6%. In the last 10 years, it has returned 6.5%. In the last 5 years, 6.3%. In the last 3 years, 5.3%. And in the last year, 5.9. The gray lines, that's inflation. So basically it's only slightly doing better than inflation over time, right? What are the costs? The total investment charge is broken down below. So the total expense ratio, or the TER, which is what they will charge you as an investor for managing this investment for you, is 0.29%, which is cheap, right? It's quite low. Okay, so now that we've understood, we can go back and click on select. Do you accept the risks? Okay, I accept. There is no risk-free investment in this life. Do you want to lock your goal? So what I like about Franc, this is absolutely brilliant. It says take away the temptation of dipping into your investment, and if you keep your goal locked, you have a regular chance to win 1,000 Rand. So what this is doing is that some people are not disciplined, right? People are always complaining. They say, Nosy, I save money, but before the time is over, before I've reached my goal, I've withdrawn that money and I've spent it. This is giving you the opportunity to lock your money in, and they will not allow you to withdraw it until the period specified. And so let's go in and lock our goal. So if I click on learn more, it says you will not be able to withdraw money from your goal until your goal release date. So it says enter the date when you want to unlock this money. Okay, so this is really cool. So let's say I don't want to touch this money until 2025 in January, because I'm going to be saving this whole time, starting from now right up to 2024, and it should only unlock in January. So let's do that. Done. Let's go next. It says you can still deposit normally into your locked goal, but you will be unable to withdraw or transfer from your goal until the unlock date you chose. So you'll still be able to make contributions, right? But you won't be able to take the money out or to move it to another place. So then it says, please confirm. Then we can click OK. Oh, and then what happens is that there's actually a pop-up. So if you need help while you are using the app, it says, do you need help? Do you want to chat to one of our team members who will be able to answer any questions you may have? Yes, chat to us, or no thanks. If you click on yes, it opens WhatsApp and you can get real-time help with one of the consultants to help you. So I'm just going to click no thanks. So this is your goal in emergency fund, unlock date January 2025. Your target amount is 60,000 Rand. Target date is December 2024. Unlock in January 2025. The contribution details is 2,750. Frequency is monthly. End date is December 2024. So once you accept all of this, you can move on. Then you click on let's go. How are you going to fund your investment? So this is a requirement by the law. They need to know where your money is coming from. So we just put salary. Then it's going to move on. Let's put in the 2,750, and frequency is monthly. Deposit day is the day of the month that you're going to deposit. So let's put in the first of every month. Please make sure that this information is correct. Okay. Then we move on. Now you link your bank account. This is so easy. It says deposit via instant EFT. Collection mandate. So this says this mandate authorizes Franc or a contracted third party to deliver instructions to my bank for deposit collection against the bank account I specify, on condition that such collection instruction will never exceed the amount of 2,750, commencing 10 March 2023 and continuing until terminated by me. So this is actually mandating them to collect money from you directly. So you have to sign your signature, move on, and then put in your details. Okay, so then you can continue to securely link your account. So let's continue. And then you can choose your bank. Okay, I bank with Standard Bank. Then this is where you're going to log in, put in your password, and it will do the linking. Of course, I'm not going to complete this now. Let's go back. Let's do deposit via mobile banking. Which bank do you bank with? You select Standard Bank, create a new payment, enter your details, etc. So this is very easy to set up. Let me see if it can. Yes, I want to exit this. I want to see if I can create another goal. How do we do that? So guys, I tried to look for how to create multiple goals on the Franc app, but I was stuck. And so I sent them a message on WhatsApp. I said, good day, how do I create multiple goals on your app? And they said, hi, we currently do not offer multiple goals as yet. You can, however, stay on the lookout as we will launch the feature soon. Okay, so that's one thing that I would say, I'm not liking about the Franc app so far. So if you're going to use Franc, you have to choose very carefully which goal you're going to stick to, because you won't be allowed to add any extra goals for now. So since I've already created a goal with my profile for emergency fund, I wanted to show you for a longer term goal like investing for wealth or for retirement. So I actually asked for permission for this. I'm going to use my husband's email address to try and sign up and show you for a different goal how Franc app would work for that. So let me sign up using his email. Log in with Google. I hope I remember it by heart. Okay, so I am logged in now. This is what you're going to see when you sign up for the first time. So I'm glad that I'm going through this because with my account, I had already signed in. So this is what you'll see. Start here, finish your goal setup. So let's start there. This time around, I want to choose a longer term goal and not an emergency fund. Let's go. What are we going to do? Let me choose wealth, okay? Because personally, I'm investing for wealth, so I'd like to choose that goal. How do you want to invest? Invest regularly, as much as you want, or towards a target. What would I do here? I'm going to choose invest regularly this time around because I want to see how much I'm going to get at the end of my investment. So invest regularly, enter amount that you want to invest per month. So guys, remember with this, you can always change your amounts later. It doesn't fix you to that particular amount. If you want to increase your investments, you can go ahead. So let me say I'm going to start with 5,000 Rand per month. And it says after 10 years, you'll get about 771,000 Rand. That's not what I want. Let me just increase it, maybe double that. Okay, after 10 years, if I invest 10,000 Rand a month, after 10 years, it says your investment could be worth 1,543,632 Rand. Okay, let's move on. Take a quiz and get great advice on how much investment risk is right for you. So this is robo-advice at play again. Let's go. In order to give you the best advice, we need to get to know you and your personal financial situation. We won't share your data with anyone. Got it? How old are you? Let's just say I'm 30, right? What is your net monthly income? Let's just say 30,000. How much do you normally spend on housing, food, transport, cell phone every month? Well, guys, if you want to be good with money, you should be able to answer this question. So that's why budgeting is so important. You must know how much you pay on your basics, your housing, your food, your transport, your subscriptions. Okay, let's just say this person's monthly expenses is 15,000 Rand. How much money do you owe, including credit cards, store accounts, car loans, or personal loans, but excluding your home loan? Let's say this person has got zero debt, okay? Let's say they're good, no debt. How will your income change in the future? Well, for most people, it will increase a lot because you're still young. What is your highest level of education? Let's say that this person has a university degree. How will you pay for large expenses. These could include education, wedding, funeral, or medical costs. It says, I'll be able to pay for everything out of my income. I will have to withdraw a small portion of my savings. I will have to withdraw more than half of my savings. After paying for everything, I'll have no savings left. I don't have dependence on large expenses. Okay, let's choose the first one. How much do you currently have saved or invested? So look at your pensions, your retirement annuities, or any other investments that you have and enter an amount. So let's just say that this person, so far, they have 50,000 Rand. See my result. The recommendation is bold. This fund mix gives you the best chance of growing your money over the long term, but is also the most risky option. Why did you get this result? Bold investors have to be willing to put off selling their investments for long periods, often years, if market conditions are weak. So this is very important, guys. When you are investing for wealth for 10 years or more, you should be comfortable with taking more risk. Because in general, higher risk investments give higher returns. And you can afford to take risk because markets do go down from time to time, but they correct themselves. And the longer your time horizon for investing, then the market has more opportunity to recover from any losses that it may experience in shorter periods of time. So people are always asking me, how much risk must I take? And I say to them, the amount of risk that you are able to take is determined by how long you are investing. If you're investing for a short time, you can't afford to take risk, right? Because markets can go down and they take some time to recover. But if you are investing for the long term, like 10 years, 15, 20, then you can afford to take on more risk because markets will recover. And in general, over longer periods of time, you will make money. Let's go to the next part. So the investment strategy that is recommended is the bold. Let's look at where it says more info. So this is what it's going to do. It's going to split your money into two. 20% of your investments will go to the Allen Gray money market, which you've already seen for the emergency fund, right? 80% of your money is going to the Satrix 40 ETF. What is the Satrix 40 ETF? I've spoken about it in previous videos, but if you haven't seen that before, Satrix 40 is an ETF, which is a basket of South Africa's 40 largest companies. So it is a basket of companies like Capitec, Shoprite, Standard Bank, MultiChoice, Discovery, Clicks, Impala Platinum, Anglo American, and all these big companies on the JSE, right? So your money is going to be invested in these two funds. So this is a unit trust, which is cash based, which is lower risk, of course, and Satrix 40 is an ETF that is on the stock market, right? And it is more higher risk. We've already seen the fact sheet for this Allen Gray money market. We can look at the fact sheet for Satrix 40. So let's click on their view fund fact sheet, then it'll open up the fact sheet. Why choose Satrix Top 40? It invests in the largest and most established companies listed on the JSE or Johannesburg Stock Exchange, right? Lower management fees, which means more return for you. Captures the majority of the SA equity market. Equities just means shares, okay? Share market performance. Okay, look at the cost. Look at the total expense ratio. It's only 0.1%. And personally, I invest in Satrix 40 as well, just not on Franc. I invest in it on easy equities, right? So index composition, it basically shows you how the Satrix 40 is made up. So those 40 companies, they fall under basic materials, which is mining. Mining is the biggest, 25%. Consumer discretionary, 22%. Financials, 19%. Technology, 13%. Consumer staples, etc. So what does this mean? Let's say you buy Satrix 40 for 100 Rand. What that means is that 25 Rand is going to go to basic materials, which is mining companies. 22 Rand is going to consumer discretionary companies. 19 Rand and 82 cents is going to financials. 13 Rand and 62 cents is going to technology. 8 Rand and 6 cents is going to consumer staples. You get the picture. And then you can also see, the performance of this fund over 5 years. Look at this. It has gone up. Basically, that graph is going up. Okay, so over 5 years, Satrix 40 has made money. But you can see, guys, that the stock market doesn't go up in a straight line. So sometimes the value of your investments will go down, especially in shorter periods of time. But if you stretch out your timeline, the market is going up despite those ups and downs that are zigzagging through the years. And this big drop right here, that was the COVID 2020 drop. When everything went crazy, markets dropped, and that's what you see over there. Look at how it has performed over the last year, over the last 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, etc. So Satrix Top 40 was launched in December 2000. So this is the 1 year performance. It returned 4.1%, so it's not much, right? Because it's short term. Over the last 3 years, it has returned 13.52%. Over the last 5 years, 8.52%. Over the last 7 years, 8.84%. Over the last 10 years, 9.89%. And since inception in 2000, it has returned 13.52%. This is an excellent return. Okay, so we are done with that. Then we click on done, then select. Do you accept the risks? Yes, I accept the risks. Do you want to lock in your goal? Learn more. Enter unlock date. Let's say I only want to unlock this money 2038 in December. Done. So if the unlock date is in 2038, which is 15 years from now, and I invest 10,000 Rand a month, it says your investment could be worth 6,859,893. I love this. It shows you your potential outcome. Next, please confirm. So what it has done, it has actually changed it up a bit. So it says cash fund is going to be 0. So it's going to put me 100% into equities. Equities are shares, and the shares are, of course, the ETF, which is the Satrix Top 40, which is a basket of South Africa's 40 largest companies on the JSE. Next, let's go. How will you fund your investment? Salary. We've already done this before. And then you can choose how you will make a payment. And that's it, guys. So basically what the Franc app has, it only has 2 products. And I asked them this on WhatsApp, of course. They have the Allen Gray Money Market, which is the cash-based unit trust for short term. Then they also have Satrix 40 ETF, which is an exchange-traded fund that is a basket of South Africa's 40 largest companies, and it is suitable for long term. So they only have those 2 products. What I love about it, it's simple, as you saw, very straightforward to sign up. It's also simple in terms of it helps you to choose your goal. It helps you to calculate how much you should invest every month, or if you choose to invest your own amounts, it estimates the end result. I like the fact that you can lock your goals. So if you're lacking in discipline, which is what many people complain about, it helps you with discipline because literally it will lock you in and it will not allow you to take money out. So it protects you against yourself, right? What I don't like about it is the limited choice. It only has 2 funds, right? The unit trust, which is the cash one, and Satrix 40. I prefer greater variety. But of course, this is not to say stop investing with Franc. For those who are using Franc, half a loaf is better than nothing, right? I always say to people, investing is better than not investing. So those who are in Franc are doing better than those who are not investing anything at all. I, of course, prefer greater variety. So not only do I want to invest in Satrix 40, I also want to have access to international ETFs like the S&P 500 or the global ETFs. But so far, so good. Franc is okay. Guys, this is not a paid promotion or anything. This is just me reviewing the app. I hope you liked this video. This is where I'm going to end for today. Please remember, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more content. I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye, guys.